Hey YouTubers, my name is Amber. I hope you're enjoying a wonderful day today. I'd like to welcome you to my March update of Pan That Palette Challenge. And I'm so excited to show you guys where I am with my palette. And you know, I say this every update, but I cannot thank you enough for deciding to take on this challenge for yourself, whether you're panning your own Lorac Pro palette or you chose something outside of your collection. You pick a duo, a trio, a quad, or something big, like whatever you choose. This Pan That Palette challenge has turned into more of a success than I could have possibly imagined, and it's amazing. Amazing to see one simple idea gain momentum, and I know it's going to be stronger and stronger and stronger as we get through little pieces of our makeup and we get more confidence to take on these bigger projects of panning. So I can't thank you enough for deciding to join me in this challenge, for getting through your own makeup, for sharing that camaraderie, the ideas, the inspiration to change up how we look at our makeup and do things. And this is such an amazing experience, and I am so glad that you choose to be a part of it as well. So, all right, now to get into where I personally am with my Pan That Palette challenge. I'm currently panning the Lorac Pro along with several shades out of the Mega Pro palette. And one of the biggest tips that I offer to you as a project panner, from project panner to project panner, is multitask your makeup. If you're really wanting to downsize, you can multitask eyeshadow to fill in your brows. You can use, really pinky berry tones and coral shades as blush from eyeshadows. There are so many things. So instead of buying more brow products, I went in with the shade Stone from the Lorac Mega Pro palette to fill in my brows, and I've really been enjoying it. I use it on a stiff eyeliner brush from Bare Minerals, and as you can see, I have hit some major pan in the shade Stone. So not only am I multitasking a palette and kind of getting comfortable with looking at these shades, I'm also getting through and using up some more eyeshadow out of my collection. So if you have the Mega Pro palette, this will also be awesome to pull out as you run out of shades from your Lorac Pro palette, because you have a backup in cream, you have a backup in white, you have a backup in espresso and black. You can also use brown or camel as a backup to taupe. Some of these shimmery shades down here, while they are somewhat different from the Lorac Pro palette, you can substitute them into your looks as you've been wearing them and panning them currently with your Pro palette, if that's what you've been working on. So I have hit pan in Stone. I'm very, very excited. I've really been enjoying it. And again, it gets me comfortable. Like, I'm really looking forward to incorporating this palette with more looks with my Lorac Pro palette. In fact, I'm thinking this summer I want to use the shade Camel. It's this really orangey tone brown right here, along with gold and garnet from the Pro palette, and possibly sable. I don't know. Sable, I'm kind of having a weird thought about with how it looks on my skin tone, so I'm gonna have to play with it for a little bit. But on that note, let's get into the Lorac Pro palette, because I know that's what you are interested in watching. I am so excited because I've been panning Deep Purple. It's a tough shade, but guess what? I hit pan. Just like with Slate, the way that I'm getting through Deep Purple is I'm using it on my lid. I layer it with a variety of shades. Today I am layering it with Blue Bust from the Urban Decay Book of Shadows 4, and I've got taupe in the crease, and then I put Deep Purple in the crease as well, and then I'm highlighting with white. As you can see, white is going to be the first shadow to go, followed by taupe. Taupe is a great transition shade if you have hooded eyes, or if you want to tone down these dark shades like Garnet, Slate, and Deep Purple, because I know for me they get really over the top really fast. Taupe is a nice way to kind of smooth it out a little bit. You can also, if you have a fair skin tone, I like to use it as a contouring shade as well if you don't want to just bust out a bronzer all the time. You can multitask this palette to do a lot of different things for you. So taupe is on its way out the door. I've stopped working on pewter because I want to do a mixed metal look with this later. So pretty much the only shimmery shade I'm working on is Deep Purple. And I want to thank you so much for all your suggestions, using it with nude, using it with champagne. I like to layer it with a bright shimmery purple that has some pink undertones. I've also tried it with golds. I've tried it with pewter, pinks and different things. So keep those ideas coming. I greatly appreciate it. And I know there are many others of you that are looking at Deep Purple and you're thinking, how am I going to use it? Because if you only use it on your lower lash line, it's going to take a long time to get through it. So like I said, like I've hit pan in it because I'm using it as a lid shade, as a crease shade. I line my lower lash line with it over the, I'll show you, the NYX eyeliner in the shade Purple Violet, or if you want to shop your stash, what is that bluish purple liner from Urban Decay? I can't think of what it is right now. I always have it on the tip of my tongue, but it's like the bluish purple. I know you know what I'm talking about, but it's the exact dupe for that. Just saying. So that's where I am. I hope that you are having a lot of fun with your Pan That Palette challenges, no matter what palette you chose. Keep those creative ideas coming because there is strength in numbers, and it is so awesome to come on here and share this experience with many friends that are going through the same thing. So that's about it for now. And I also wanted to share, I was watching Emily Eddington, you know her as Emily Noel 83 Beauty Broadcast. She did a video last night of like crazy lipstick try on, and she was trying on like these crazy, what is it, Wicked lipsticks, or I don't remember, but she had like green lipstick and then black and gray and all those crazy shades that we're always curious about, but have to admit a lot of us don't go out in public wearing those unless it's Halloween. But she got me inspired because one of the colors that I think is rather strange in my collection on my skin tone is the Maybelline Color Vivids lipstick in the shade Pink Pop. It's just, it's a little too light on my skin tone, but what I discovered is I really enjoy wearing it popped on the center of my lips on top of this Maybelline matte lipstick in Mesmerizing Magenta. So here's Mesmerizing Magenta. It's a really matte fuchsia color. Almost has some red brick in it. It's not glaring fuchsia like you would expect. And then all I did was, I've stained the lipstick because I used it directly on top, but I popped this Pink Pop directly in the center of the lips, and I really like the effect that this gave me. So it gives you another idea to shop your stash, give you kind of a little bit of an ombre effect, and it gives you another way to use up some crazier lipstick because I personally don't like to wear the shade on its own. So that's about it for now. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye.